This October 2018 video of the forest floor breathing in Sacré-Cœur, Quebec.
Notice the dead trees in the background. These are evergreens.
Anything like that. It has such an upheaval. It's like a sleeping giant. It really defies logic. It's a fascinating image.
Nature is endlessly strange, and footage like this is an indication that nature is alive, and it kind of has a soul or has an energy to it.
The footage like this is actually showing that nature is dying. I have a saying that I say to people. I'll say, can't you hear that plant screaming for water? And they'll turn and look at their own dying plant. And I'm like, yeah, your house plant, that's why it's doing so terrible. But see, you can't hear a plant scream for water. You can't hear a plant beg for hunger. You can't hear a plant tell you what's wrong. It does nothing except, if you don't have the perception to notice what's going on with it, you'll never see what's going on. But what's happening here is these violent winds are actually causing these trees to move so violently that they would be falling over if it weren't for the moss cover and ground cover on the forest floor that's holding them together and holding them down. They have a very shallow root system, and these things are about to go kaputs because they're dead. But let's look and see what they gotta say on the TV.
The world is a crazy, mixed up place. Sometimes it's mysterious, sometimes it's natural, sometimes there's a combination of the both. So you never know what you're going to find when you walk down the road, or you walk into a haunted house, or you walk in the forest.
Coming up.
But this really is an example of the dying trees that Dane Wigington is talking about from geoengineering.org, geoengineeringwatch.org, pardon me. Look at the dead trees here.
Logic. It's a fascinating image.
Nature is endlessly
Those are evergreens
strange,
in the background.
and footage like this is an indication that
They don't have
nature
any
is
needles.
alive,
These things are
and it kind of has a
barely
soul
hanging on.
or has an energy to it.
And that's exactly what's going on there. And that moss is the only thing holding these up. It's getting pretty bad, guys. How long will it be until you notice? And then when the forests fall down and they're not there anymore, your life will just keep going on and on. Nothing stops. I guess if you didn't have toilet paper, you'd notice, huh?